Genshin Impact 6.0 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting updates we've ever seen, not just because of the new region and story, but because of massive quality-of-life changes that completely reshape how we play day-to-day. If you've ever felt frustrated by wasted resin, cramped artifact space, or endless farming, this update is the answer. Hoyoverse is finally tackling the biggest pain points, and for once, it feels like the players have truly been heard. Let's start with artifacts, the backbone of every build. One of the most game-changing features in 6.0 is the ability to preview the hidden fourth substat on artifacts before leveling them up. Think about how many times you've found a perfect-looking flower, invested resin and EXP, and then defense rolls. Over and over again. In 6.0 that nightmare ends. You'll instantly know whether a piece is worth investing in, saving hundreds of resin and countless hours of grinding. It's the kind of system update that feels like it should have been in the game since day one. But Hoyoverse didn't stop there. Artifact inventory is expanding from 1,500 to 2,400 slots. For dedicated farmers, this is huge. No more constantly deleting or feeding potentially good pieces. No more running out of space mid-domain. You'll be able to collect, test, and store builds for multiple characters without worrying about micromanagement. Combine that with strongbox updates and adjustments to old sets for lunar reactions, and suddenly farming feels fresh again, not like a chore. Resin usage is also being reworked in a way that offers true flexibility. Until now, it's been either 20 resin or condensed resin at 40. In 6.0 you'll be able to choose 20, 40, or condensed for scaled rewards. This sounds simple but it changes everything. Got 20 resin before logging off? Bend it. Want to blast through multiple runs quickly? Go for 40. It gives players the freedom to farm around their schedules instead of the game dictating every step. It's a small change with a massive quality-of-life impact. And then we get to exploration. Flynn's and Llama's story quests are being merged into the Archon Quest itself, creating a huge 10 to 12-hour story arc with better pacing and increased rewards. This means less fragmentation and more immersion. Meanwhile, in Nod Cry, the treasure compass will be available right from the start of exploration. And it won't just stop there. It can be upgraded to track oculi, hidden chests, and other secrets. For completionists, this is a dream come true. Reputation in Nod Cry will also be faction-based, similar to Natlon, making the world feel alive with rival groups and rewards that reflect your choices. Team slots are expanding from 15 to 20, which is a blessing for players who experiment a lot or constantly swap squads for Abyss and events. No more juggling lineups or deleting old teams you like. You'll have the space you need. Now let's talk combat. Nilou and Kaveh are receiving adjustments to better align with the newly tuned Lunar Bloom reaction. For years, Bloom was fun but awkward to use. In 6.0, it's being reworked into something much more reliable, and characters built around it are finally getting their chance to shine. Nilou mains in particular are celebrating, because she'll finally feel like the centerpiece of a strong team instead of a niche option. Kaveh also benefits greatly, becoming more than just a fun builder archetype. He's a genuine support and enabler. This update breathes new life into Dendro reactions overall. But that's not all. Cosmetics are getting some love too. Avatar frames are being introduced for player profiles, adding a touch of personality and flair to co-op lobbies and screenshots. It's a small detail, but fans love collecting visual rewards, and this adds another layer of expression to the game. For the hardcore community, the Imaginarium Theater is stepping up in difficulty. Instead of leaning on just your top 8 characters, you'll need 28 to 32 built characters to clear the new stage. That's right, your entire roster finally matters. It's a daunting challenge, but the rewards include primo gems and other valuable items, making it worth the effort. This also encourages players to dust off old characters, level them, and actually use them again. Another underrated but welcome addition is Ascension Flowers in the paid Battle Pass. If you've ever dreaded hunting local specialties on the map, you know how annoying that grind can be. Including Ascension Flowers in the pass makes progression smoother, saving both time and energy. Altogether, version 6.0 doesn't just add content, it transforms how Genshin feels. Less wasted time, more flexibility, better farming, and smoother exploration. For long-time players, it's the patch they've been waiting for. For newcomers, it's the perfect entry point, making the game feel far less punishing and far more rewarding. And here's the exciting part. This is just the start of Nod Cry. If Hoyoverse is willing to overhaul so many core systems in one update, imagine what's next. More streamlined features. More balance patches. Or maybe even bigger resin changes down the road. Whatever comes, it's clear that Genshin Impact is entering a new era. One where the game finally respects your time. Consider subscribing because the next big update will be the 6.0 livestream itself, and you won't want to miss it.